Hey, welcome back to my channel. My name is Sarah and welcome to Sarah in the Universe. Today I'm going to be reviewing the premiere episode of The Walking Dead: The Ones Who Live. It is the return of Rick Grimes, the epic return. We haven't seen him since 2018, and it is also the return of Michonne, who we also haven't seen in a while. This show I was so excited about. Rick Grimes is my favorite character in The Walking Dead, and when they announced that they were going to be doing a spin-off show with him and Michonne to kind of close out their arcs on the series, I thought that was incredible. And the season premiere, or I'm sorry, the series premiere, the series is going to be 6 episodes long. They aired the first episode on Sunday, and boy, it was amazing. Amazing. Now, I don't know if you know this, but before they announced that they were going to be doing this show, they had planned to do a Rick Grimes film trilogy, I think, or maybe it was just one movie to kind of explain where he got taken and, everything about the CRM and everything. And then, the plans got changed and they decided to, wrap up his story in Michonne's in this series. Now, I have to say, watching this, by the way, I also want to preface, I should have said it before, there are going to be minor spoilers for the episode, so if you haven't seen the episode, I wouldn't watch this video, I would come back to it later on. This episode, this premiere, felt like a movie. I honestly wish I had been watching it in a theater because it just looks so cinematic. It kind of reminded me of well, not kind of, it did remind me of those original seasons of The Walking Dead that we love so much, that felt really cinematic, that just looked larger than life, that really got the scope of the zombie apocalypse in this world in a very, very just magnetized way, and it was just amazing. Andrew Lincoln put his boots on, walked back into this role like he hadn't been gone in 6 years or something like that. And not to spoil any, I mean, there are going to be spoilers, but there's certain things I can't mention here on YouTube. The scene that we first see him in is very dark, it's very emotional, and I did not expect that. I was actually very shocked and jarred by it. Incredible. Andrew Lincoln and Danai Gurira also are producers on this series, which I think is incredible. I always think it's wonderful when actors are actually involved with, the series or a movie about their characters, because they're the ones that really know them the best after playing them for all those years. And you can tell the effects of Andy and Danai having the producing rights on this because it is just so much better. It is just so much better. Like, their characters and everything they do, think, and say feel exactly like how it would be. It doesn't feel out of character. It feels so real, so authentic, and it is so beautifully done. One of my favorite parts of this episode was there's this dream scene of Rick and Michonne meeting, and it's like they never met each other, and it just looks like something people were saying out of a rom-com, and it does. There's this beautiful park, and Michonne looks beautiful, and she's sitting on a bench, and there's Rick, and he's like, hi, I'm Rick, and it's just so beautiful. I love that. That made my heart swell. I thought it was beautiful. I hope there's more scenes like that. It was great. I absolutely loved it. There's so much to talk about this episode and the show, and I'll probably, I just kind of wanted this one to be more just a general thing, get into the details. I will be covering each episode of the series, so I will get into that later on. But the addition, there's new characters. All the actors are so great, but my personal favorite addition has to be Terry O'Quinn, who from John Locke, from Lost. Oh my gosh, I can't believe Lost was my favorite show when I was young, and so the fact that he's now in one of my other favorite shows, oh my gosh, he is such a wonderful addition to this series already. I can tell he belongs in this world of The Walking Dead, and it's so great to see, and I can't wait to see him, in the series more and interacting with these characters. Oh, he's so great. And then there's a comic accurate, scene, a plot point that happens in the series where Rick loses his hand. I did not expect that to happen right away. I was like, oh my god. And it was in the beginning of the episode, absolutely jarring. I was like, wow, they did it. A lot of people thought that, Aaron losing his hand in The Walking Dead, that was kind of their makeup for it. But no, happened to Rick too. And I thought that was crazy. And I was like, this show is going to be crazy. 6 episodes, but I bet a lot is going to happen. I just can't wait. I love these characters so much of Rick and Michonne. And yes, in the very end of the episode, you saw them reuniting and it was like, and then it just ends. I was like, oh, we have to wait till next week. But at least they didn't wait till like the last episode to have Rick and Michonne meet, and so hopefully we get to see it pan out, which is great. The next episode is going to be like more Michonne's story and like where she has been up to until she reunites with Rick. I can't wait for that. Just incredible. I mean, the premiere already was amazing. It felt like the good old Walking Dead days again, especially having Rick Grimes back, the leading man. I am so excited that he's back. It doesn't feel real. Like, it feels like, and Andrew Lincoln, like both him and Denai Guerrero, like they look so great. I'm just saying Andy more just because, seeing since season, 1, that man does not age. Okay, he literally looks like we filmed season 1 yesterday. Oh, I love it so much. The series has such a great vibe. It's loving and romantic, but also super dark and gritty. And I can't wait to see the rest of the episodes. So that was kind of like my mini review. My other episode reviews will probably go more in depth. I kind of just wanted to put my first thoughts, my general thoughts about the series out there. And yeah, I would love to hear what you guys thought of the premiere so far. And yeah, guys, that's about it. Thank you so much for watching this little review. And if you guys like all things fandom, pop culture, theme parks, you can subscribe to my channel if you like. And that's what we do here. And so yeah, thank you guys for joining. And I hope to see you guys in my next video. Thank you guys. See you guys later.